Hi everyone, welcome to my very last video of 2023. So I'm taking you guys through the process of the extension of the new part of my room. If you guys didn't know, I've always had like a very small room, and I recently, like around this time of year last year, I ended up changing into this room, which was my parents' old room. So I now have a much bigger room, which is so much more spacious, and I'm gonna give you guys a room tour in the future. So before we started construction in my room, I actually had to like clean everything out of this side of my room, like this part right here. This is where a wall would be, so that was knocked down, and I actually had to like clean every single thing, like all of my knickknacks, all of my little vintage trinkets that I have. I had to like carefully pack everything because I was so scared that something was gonna break. I did pack every single thing in like bubble wrap boxes, and I had to like shove all of that stuff into like the dining room, living room area in my house. Everything was stored in my living room and dining room for a while, and that was a hot mess. It just got crowded really quickly, so I'm so glad that that is over now. My room is like fully decorated now, like except for a desk that I still have to paint and like put there, because I want to have like a little desktop computer so I can do my homework and edit videos and all that kind of stuff. We started construction on the very day of Halloween. I think the floor was being elevated that day, so you'll see like all of that situation going on. And then we finally got to the part where my room would just be one thing, one room, instead of like two divided by a wall. So the windows that were here, they were like knocked out. So just a piece of the wall was cut out, and then I asked for some molding because I really wanted my room to look like an antique apartment. Like I wanted to go for that vibe. It was a very dusty mess, so a lot of cleaning took place in this room. And later on, the sheetrock was finally put on the walls of the extension. I also had a little closet, like an extra closet made for that part of my room. And then like kind of like a cutout for my armoire, my dresser, my wardrobe that you guys see a lot. This one right here, that's like put inside of the wall technically, so that won't take any space in my room. So the part that like beat me up the most was like putting my stuff back in my room, because everything is so heavy. I have so much glass, I have so much like little knickknacks, again, vintage trinkets, I have everything. I have like so many makeup products as well, and having to like unpack every single thing was driving me crazy. I had to clean every single thing before putting it back, and I have like clothes just laying around here as well that I need to get rid of. I still have to paint the closet doors as well. They're not painted yet, so I have to like deal with that. But honestly, my room is pretty done except for like the desk part that I'm missing. But that's something like that's not gonna take forever. So hopefully I have that done soon, because I really want my desk, especially because I'm gonna start my new semester in January. This is pretty much my room, my new room now. So I'm going to give you guys a room tour in the future. I don't know when, but I'm gonna try to make it soon. Just once my room is completely done and I have it the way that I want it to look and feel, then I will record one, I will edit it, and I will post it for you guys, because I know a lot of you love this room. And I want you guys to see like how the outcome is, how it looks, and just my aesthetic, because my room is my aesthetic. So this was before like doing construction in my room, so I had to remove like every single thing in this area of my room, which you guys can obviously see that I have a lot of things here. And I even bumped into the shelf, so that's how you know it was like really crowded. But I just had no idea where to start, to be honest. But I just started like taking out the little knickknacks that I have on my shelf, like the little glass pieces and all that kind of stuff. I also put to use like my Glossier bubble wrap bags, which I've collected for years. So that helped a lot when I was packing up my stuff. And this was like the current mess I had on my bed. Okay, maybe it wasn't that much of a mess, but it was a mess for me. But anyways, this did take me a few days for me to clean, because I really did not want to see anything broken in my room. I've been packing like my stuff, like little knickknacks that I have, like my beauty products, because I have a lot, and I'm really trying to keep like everything out of the way so that no one trips or like falls or breaks any of my stuff. So I'm hoping that I like can really like hustle and be productive and like really like pack some things in boxes and like be pretty clean around this area here, because well, it's gonna get kind of knocked down. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys the process of my room changing, basically. I know a lot of you love my room, so I hope like you guys love it even more, because it's gonna look really nice, and I already have like a bunch of ideas for like the other side of my room. And here my room is finally looking quite empty, at least on this side of the room. But yeah, I literally cleared out like every single thing that was small in my room. And here's Champ chilling on my pillow because he just loves to do that. This is another day that I decided to keep cleaning my room. Like I'm telling you guys, I have so much stuff in my room and I literally dreaded like every single second of like having to clean everything out. But anyways, this is like the most stuff that I probably have in one area, which is like all my perfumes, hair products, makeup, and whatnot. So I really like try to really take care of this stuff and like wrap it up well because all of this stuff is like glass, so I don't have time to be cleaning up glass shards. And here we are on October 31st and we finally started the very first day of construction. So the floor was being elevated and it was a little higher so that it could match like the regular flooring in my room. So this is how it was looking and it looks very spacious. Also, those are the two windows that I had mentioned earlier in the video. And yeah, they were just making the frame of my room. Also, you guys, I literally now have like the dream lighting I have always wanted because this room was so dark. So I finally have like these big windows. Like I can actually finally like film without having to use like artificial lighting all the time. My room also sort of apparently became like a playground for my nephew. So here he is just jumping around. Okay, so this is a few days later and I think the sheetrock was already like on the walls as you can see here, but my room is still a massive mess as you can tell. But we covered some things in plastic and the walls were still being worked on. I think they were also putting the molding around this time. But yeah, here's my dad cleaning and this was like the new look of the room. So the windows were taken down. Everything was rearranged in my room as well. We put, again, more plastic on my furniture, my decorations. And here are my closet doors as well, since you guys won't be seeing them just yet. But here they are. They were just being used to like measure the entrance of the closet. And this is also the new spot for my armoire dresser piece that I have that you guys see all the time. And yeah, I have a lot more space for like more clothes now. Here's a little tour of my new closet, which is still not done in this clip, but anyways, I keep recording like new clips to show you guys my room. But anyways, my room ended up becoming a whole nother mess again. I will show you guys. Like, first of all, it was already dirty with like dust and like just residue or rubble. And we also like took apart my old full-size bed because I ended up switching for a queen-size bed. And let me tell you the amount of dust that was in my room at this time. Like, I had to do like a deep cleaning because I would have probably gotten like really bad allergies from all this dust. But look at the lighting, you guys. Like, look at these windows. Like, the crusty curtains are still on in this video, but let me tell you, the lighting is like immaculate. It's like the best thing ever. Oh, here are my closet doors as well. Like, these are the types of doors that I'm using for my closet, but again, I still have to paint them. So at the moment, my closet looks like a hot mess. But anyways, here's the clip where the flooring is put on. So that's the new flooring. Unfortunately, I have like two different kinds of flooring in my room. It's just a different color. But then here is my room almost done basically, or I think it was already done. We were just doing like little touch-ups and we had put my wardrobe in already. And this is what I'm telling you about like my two different kinds of flooring. But yeah, I filled up my other closet with shoes and all that kind of stuff because I did not want to see that anywhere like just hanging around. So I really just shoved like all the boxes, the shoes, the purses, everything in my closet already. That's like specifically only for my accessories. And here I am. I think this was probably the first or second night that I was sleeping in my room. But yeah, it looked pretty empty as you can tell, but it was pretty chill. So I took my time like putting things away and just enjoying my room while it was still kind of empty because I already knew it was gonna be like chaos once I put like everything in my room. I did rearrange a lot of things that I had put already in my closet, and also here's the hot mess I had in my room. But anyways, I got a new mattress. It's the Casper mattress, so it's pretty good. And I was already like bringing in a few things into my room, like that little Art Deco shelf I have on my corner. That shelf I love because I literally have so many things on it. And yeah, I was already bringing in my beauty products. I was also already stuffing my other closet with clothes, like specifically jeans, jackets, like tops that are a little delicate, or nightgowns. Here's a quick break in between the clips that I just showed you. I'm just chilling here with my dog. Also, my mom connected all of my vintage TVs on this shelf, which I usually always keep, and I also have like my vintage stereo system, which I love. I'm literally obsessed with it. And here I am cleaning all of my VHS tapes and just organizing them, stacking them on my shelf. Honestly, this was kind of a pain in the butt because I had to like clean them all, and also since it's like cardboard, I have to like wait for it to dry since I was using like a wet rag, and I just don't want them to stick together if I leave them all wet. So I just had to like dry them up and then stack them, and I have a lot. So I was like figuring out which ones I wanted to like display on my shelf and like which ones I wanted to keep nearby so that I don't have to like go digging for the ones that I really want. So I put the movies that I watched the most on my shelf. And of course, I have to display the greatest movie of all time, Gilda. I love that movie. I watched it like 10 times already. I still also had a few or like a couple of PR boxes laying around, or just boxes in general with stuff in it. I still had to like organize everything to put it like where it belongs. So now it looks a lot cleaner actually. So it was a little messy at this moment, and I also had that little Christmas tree on my dresser, but now everything's organized. I have a lot more space now. And here I am continuing on cleaning my things, my little knickknacks, my little trinkets. I also put like the little vintage Japanese hand fans that I have on top of my bed, not under my bed. But I put it on like the mirror above my bed. So like that's their spot. So I just cleaned like a bunch of little vintage decorations, and I was also like unpacking them because I was like reusing the old plastic bags. I think that this is one of the last days that I actually took time to just put things away and clean them. I don't think I had anything more stuffed around the dining room or living room, so because I did have everything in boxes, but I didn't have anything anymore at this point. So also I actually like packed everything in like reusable plastic bags that I used to get when I used to go to the mall, because now New Jersey banned them. So we no longer get those bags. So I just reused them. I had also put like all of the Christmas decorations in my room, including the bedding. So that's why it's like a very Christmassy vibe. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, it's the last video of the year. So I hope you guys have a very blessed and healthy New Year 2024. And thank you guys so much again, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!